Hi, my name is Daylon, and welcome to another session of Coaching Question of the Month. And this month, we will be exploring how to thrive and survive in a toxic work environment. You might have heard of the saying, you can't expect others to change, and the only person you can change is yourself. So the question to ask yourself is, how do I change myself in order to influence the environment that I'm in better? And that is the difference between taking ownership of your situation and being a victim of your situation. When I coach mid-career professionals, some of them struggle to transition because they couldn't get over themselves mentally. This is due to a lack of self-awareness, where they're not aware that there are certain qualities in them which are hampering their growth or hampering their ability to project themselves as a seasoned professional. And that actually hurts their chances in making that career transition. So if you like to change the behavior or influence others, you may need to manage and rethink your approach in how you interact with others. And that requires a certain level of self-awareness. The professionals that I coach who feel stuck are often stuck because they refuse to change and they refuse to take a position of ownership. By being a victim, they're essentially giving their power up to others where they feel like they do not have any control over their work environment or over their colleagues or over how they could influence the situation itself. However, being a victim is not sustainable and not going to help you in the long run. So if you'd like to take ownership of the situation, here are a few suggestions for you. Number one, you can consider asking yourself, is this a recurring problem in your life, where you consistently meet toxic colleagues and toxic bosses? If this is a recurring situation in your life, you need to ask yourself whether this is because of them or this is because of you. Is it because of the way you behave? Is it because of the way that you interact with people that leads you to being in a toxic environment or make yourself perceive that you are in a toxic environment? Number two, you must really question whether it is a toxic environment. And a way to actually check that is to actually have a conversation with your colleagues who have been in this work environment a lot longer. Are they also experiencing the same feelings you're experiencing? Are they also meeting the same level of friction that you're meeting? And things are not going as smoothly for them as well as for you. So you really need to evaluate and objectively see whether this is a reality or this is a perceived reality, which there is a difference. Number three, what is the smallest action that you can take in order to improve your situation? And the smallest action could be simply as simple as saying hi and good morning to your colleagues in the morning and see if there's actually any change in the situation itself. So that was the coaching question of the month. And I know that that was multiple coaching questions for a very, very specific scenario. But I wanted to share them with you because that is one of the key reasons why I see people not being able to make a successful career transition. I hope these questions are helpful for you. And if you find them valuable, please consider giving a thumbs up as well as sharing this with your fellow colleagues or fellow friends who might find this useful as well. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to become one of our subscribers and do leave a comment if you found this video to be helpful. Meanwhile, stay curious and I'll see you in the next coaching question of the month.